I'm excited. This matchup can be pretty good for PT. Ivysaur and Charizard can both do some work against Steve. Squirtle comes in typically for an interaction, right? We're going to see one Squirtle combo try to get Steve off stage, and then we're going to see the Ivysaur come out generally. But, you know, maybe Brandino likes to lean into the Squirtle a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Syrup has... I don't think Syrup was around for when Tweak played Pokemon Trainer, and I don't know if Syrup has played against Quid at all. So I can't imagine
or Beast, perhaps.
Syrup has much matchup experience against Pokemon Trainer, but Pokemon Trainer is very straightforward. They don't have anything like stupid apart from maybe like Vine Whip.
Yeah,
but that's
I know there was an era where DD was counter-picking Steves with Pokemon Trainer, and it makes a lot of sense. We see Pokemon Trainers do pretty good in the Steves. There's a PR Pokemon Trainer from Michigan that took a game off Carmelo at Afterburner. You know, it's like PT definitely has the stuff against Steve, but Syrup is kind of the eye of consistency. So Brandino's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, I mean Syrup. Obviously just top 10 in the world. Very good, Steve. And now here we are. We are trapped, stuck between a block and a hard place. Good Lord.
Stuck between a blocky guy and the blocky made. Up smash, connects.
Oh, okay. I mean,
switch there was good. Yeah. That might have killed Squirtle outright.
I mean, it's frame 1 invincibility. Good switch, but like, I mean, against the Magma block, not much you can do, but that can still definitely be implicated in like other ladder or bridge combos that Steve wants to use. But
yeah, and at that point you gotta switch, because I think if that up smash connects against Squirtle, it just kills outright. So at least you go to the Ivysaur and live to fight another day. But now it's 60% on his first stock. Syrup is off to a blistering lead, and Brandino has a lot of work to do.
I'm not sure what PT does in neutral in this matchup. I don't know what any of these three really do.
Yeah, a lot of the times you'll see a lot of Ivysaur fair breaks through wall really well, and then the rest of Ivysaur's moves are kind of able to space and play that game with Steve pretty effectively. If Ivysaur gets a grab, we get a lot of damage on Steve at 0%. But Brandino just hasn't been able to find openings. It's been the Syrup show.
Yeah, that's a bit of an ugly, dominant showing from Syrup. Yeah, definitely just coming out the gate, swinging, showing. I'm one of the favorites to take this whole thing. You're not going to stand in my way, all right? I'm getting this over with as quickly as I can, and you can try to stop me. You can try.
Yeah, Brandino getting right into it, though. Not taking much time to stop and think. I think at this point he's down to just throw himself into the ringer. A lot of the times if I'm in Brandino's spot, I'm thinking this has to be a best of 5.
Yeah, it is. I mean, straight back to small battlefield, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I agree, per se, to be honest.
I think Brandino's just trying to run it. I don't mind this stage for Pokemon Trainer. I think the platform placement allows for a lot of nice and easy extensions, especially on Ivysaur. You get some pretty nasty stuff out of up air. But Syrup has just been too consistent so far. The neutral has not gone in Brandino's
I feel like the problem with Pokemon Trainer is like the counterplay to them is so similar to counterplay to other characters. Like you can beat Squirtle by just treating them like Inkling, and you can beat Charizard by treating him like Bowser. And then Ivysaur is, Ivysaur is a lot more unique than the other two in that sense. But
Ivysaur is generally pretty successful in this matchup. You can get that Fairy Seed, it shreds those blocks, and you can stick Razor Leaf under block and get extensions off of it. But Syrup has just not been worried about it. Brandino hasn't been finding openings, and he's going a little bit too aggressive against blocks, I'd say.
Yeah.
But to counter that, Syrup has been doing a really good job switching whether he aggresses or not out of blocks. He's played patient off of a few, kind of baiting Brandino to be aggressive, and then gets aggressive the next time, and is able to get a big swing when Brandino backs up.
Yeah, here we go. Big Charizard ledge trap. Going to switch to Squirtle now. Water Gun. Minecart's out. Already back to Ivysaur. We're just speedrun switching through all the Pokemon, but here we go. Ladders, 65.
Yeah, the Squirtle came out there to get back to Ivysaur. That's where we're trying to end up in this matchup. Ooh, but just waits to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I will say Syrup's resources are running a little bit thin, but nah, you get him back very easily with Diamond.
Right. Now just waiting in the corner, shielding is a scary spot to be. I like the tether cancel, but you just get stuck between a rock and a hard place yet again. Brandino at a massive deficit here yet again. He's trying to catch his breath. He's trying to calm himself down a little bit, but it's looking like dire straits right now.
I mean, let's just take. I mean, okay, let's just take it back for a second. You just have to forget that this is Syrup. Okay, I get it. Top 10 in the world. Just focus on your next hit. And then when you can focus on your next hits, you can focus on your next stock.
Yeah.
And I think Brandino is just too scared. I think he needs to just treat Syrup like any other competitor, and he just needs to focus on how am I getting my next hit.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to think about like, oh my God, imagine the upset, the fame, the glory. No, just think about the game and the time and the moment. And I think in the next game he's gonna have to implement that.
Yeah, and you know, Brandino threw out a pretty confident move and advantage towards the latter half of that game. You know what I mean? He waited for an air dodge and then kind of called it out with a Razor Leaf, and he was almost able to get a punish off of it. So we can see the confidence building a little bit, but in neutral, Brandino just, you know, he doesn't seem to have confidence in where to put his moves. You know, he's just not confident in the spacing. He's running away. He's not really planting his feet very effectively. And Ivysaur is a character that can plant his feet. Not, you know, the best against Steve, but better than a lot of characters. He can kind of stand and bang a little bit. But so far, Syrup has just been all over his options.
Yeah, well, you know, good song counter pick. Nice Tekken song. You can never go wrong with the. I'm not gonna lie,
okay.
Tekken got a D1 music lineup in this game.
Yeah, right. Kind of approaching there into a second one.
Yeah,
Brandino gives himself a nice shot here, but the aggressive up B, he just wasn't ready for the spacing, and Syrup gets a cool 63 off of it.
The problem with finally in Game 3 being like, okay, I'm gonna start like really changing my stuff up is that the person you're against can also just start making their changes, and you're a lot less ready for their changes than they are for yours, because obviously Syrup is going to be ready for any kind of style you throw at him. So, I mean, time is just always against you in a situation like this.
Yeah, as the Fire Breath comes out from Charizard, tacks on a little bit more damage. This is the best start we've seen from Brandino thus far, putting on a solid 70%. Pokemon Trainer can take some nice early stocks. Ivysaur has some strings that'll take a stock off of an opening at this % right now, should Brandino find an opening.
Nice little Vine Whip string. Who knows?
Right. Some Vine Whip, some up throw into up air. We can see a lot of things do it, but wait a minute. Syrup's coverage is just disgusting.
The Syrup is going for gold right now with these gold tools. Just the absolute egregious frame data on this man, like Brawl, Meta Knight. And here we go, up to the heavens. One more up smash for you.
Yeah, Syrup was watching the Olympics. He's got gold on his mind right now.
Oh, heck yeah. He's trying to be like Elisa Liu, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you say her name?
I think so. It's close enough.
Yeah, who knows?
Off stage, no 2-frame attempt coming out from Brandino. Trying to space out with these Charizard back airs, but eventually Syrup finds the opening. Do we take the stock here, Syrup? Do we find Brandino in this sticky of a situation?
Combo. That's why you don't want to be. That's why you don't want to be Charizard's big old body in that situation.